What's going on, guys? It's Shu. In today's video I'm talking about my final impressions and my opinions on Cold War and if I think it's gonna flop or be another great game for the Call of Duty series. Modern Warfare was definitely an interesting one for me, but I'll get into that later in the video. I do want to apologize for not uploading as much here recently. I've been working a lot and I've been playing the Cold War beta, but I am back to uploading now. And before today's video starts, I do want to say if you do enjoy today's video, I'd really appreciate if you could like, comment, subscribe. I upload every single day. I did just come back from a break, but we are back now and I'm going to start uploading some videos on Modern Warfare until Cold War comes out. If you do subscribe and you are new, don't forget that bell notification, and I want to thank you guys so much for getting me over 100 subscribers and I haven't even uploaded. You guys have been killing it here recently, so I have a lot of new subscribers and I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're going to keep going from this point on. Cold War, I'm going to keep grinding Cold War and I'm excited to be back. But anyways, to start off with Cold War, this is going to be a very raw video, by the way. I'm not going to make this sound professional. It's going to be very cut, calming, just raw footage, raw gameplay, raw commentary. I'm not going to edit it very much. That's just what it's going to be about, my opinions on the game. I think this game has a lot of potential to be really good, but there's a lot of things that I think they need to change. I enjoyed the alpha a lot. I dropped a nuke in the alpha, but from the alpha to the beta, something went wrong in my opinion. The delay, supposedly there's an issue with the netcode. I don't know if you guys realize that bullets weren't connecting correctly on PS4 and Xbox. If you went behind a wall on their screen, you were not behind the wall, so you could still die. There's a lot of stupid, irritating stuff. Like, the skill-based matchmaking I think is too strong, but I consider myself a skilled player, so it doesn't bother me as much. If I don't mind a challenge here and there, I don't think it has a place in public matches, but that's not what I'm complaining about. If I get spit on by somebody that's good, I can acknowledge, like that person, spit on me. But if I'm dying to bad bullet rig or being behind the wall and I can't do anything about it, that's what irritates me, and it makes the game very hard to play. Like, I deleted the beta once. It made me so mad, and it wasn't in the alpha. I don't know where they went wrong, but they gotta fix that. Another thing I want to touch on is the aim assist is too strong. I know a lot of people might get upset that I say that, but the aim assist is way too strong. It's so strong that it messes me up. Like, it'll lock on. Like, I'd like to move my stick around and I like lock onto them, and it messes me up and it gets me killed. People don't have to move their analog stick at all. Like, I get gunned from far range from any single gun. Like, it does not matter. They just hold R2 down and it just locks onto me. I can't even see where I'm getting shot from is another thing. Visibility needs to be changed. I heard on PC it's not a big deal, but I'm guessing they're just getting this game ready for next gen. That would be my guess. But until next gen comes out, this game is probably going to be a struggle for the current gen consoles. I don't know how many people were complaining about the visibility. I don't know if you guys realize that. Like, I would see bullets but no people. I don't know if it's because they blend in. I mean, it's a war game, whatever, but it's quite irritating. I would say it's even worse than Modern Warfare in that sense. But back onto the recoil thing, the guns have no recoil, the ARs and stuff like that. As soon as you start getting a little bit of attachments on them, they lose all recoil purposes whatsoever. And another thing a lot of people are complaining about is the sniping. I think sniping needs buffed. It got nerfed, but I think it's too bad now. If they're gonna make the aim assist that strong and ARs that good, they gotta buff the snipers. I enjoy sniping quite a bit. I red gun a lot, but I also enjoy sniping. I was a sniper for 7 years, and I know how irritating that is to the sniping community. I think one of the reasons that Call of Duty died in the first place is they got rid of all the communities, like the trolling community, the sniping communities. They just took out all the things in the game. They got rid of them. So I think we should definitely cherish some of those communities in the game. I mean, skill-based matchmaking makes it hard for the pub stomping community, and the snipers don't enjoy having to get a bunch of hit markers and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't realize how hard sniping actually is. A lot of people complain about it. I saw a stupid article earlier on Twitter today, but I don't even want to talk about that. But that's another thing. Sniping needs buffed 100%. This shotgun that you're seeing me use right now is insanely broken. That thing's got to be toned down. MP5 is broken. Definitely the best gun in the game right now. You can 3-shot people all the way across satellite. What else is broken? The field mic got nerfed. Still broken. I don't like the score streaks. I want to talk about the score streaks. It's like a requisition type of thing from World War III where you get, you don't have to go on a streak to get your score streaks, and I know it's longer, but I think there's an issue with that. I get why it's in the game, because it's irritating not getting any rewards when playing the game, but I think it should be altered. If you guys remember from Modern Warfare 3, they had assault score streaks and support score streaks. I think if they want to allow people to get those support score streaks, I think they should be something different. I think it should be like UAV, counter UAV, maybe like a care packages, if you want to get a little, maybe like get a little interesting, and like EMPs, like the air patrol or whatever, you can throw that in the support. I don't care, that makes sense, but I feel like they shouldn't be able to get 30 kills in a game and call on a chopper gunner, because that can completely turn a game around. And I think if you want those big streaks, you got to go take the big risk of going on that 14 kill streak or whatever, and I think Modern Warfare 3 did that really well, and I think if that's what they want to do, that's the way that they should set that up. It's very irritating, very annoying, especially when I'm going on streaks and stuff, and then somebody calls in an attack helicopter and they going 14 and 35 because they got their 14 kills in a game. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it at all. I think the game tends to the newer players, and I understand that a little bit, but everybody started bad. Like, I remember I started playing Call of Duty years ago and I was awful. I mean, I barely used the prestige in games, and now I can drop nukes pretty much whenever. It just comes with playing. It's part of learning, and I don't like that at all. I think a lot of people don't like skill-based matchmaking. If you do like it, let me know why you like it below. Maybe you can change my mind. Highly doubt it, but I mean, maybe we can agree to disagree. There's a couple other things I want to touch on. I really hope prestiging comes back. Prestiging was just a nice thing to grind for. The season reset thing I didn't like. I like the idea of unlocking new things, getting those icons showing like, yeah, I did that, instead of getting the 155, because everybody gets the 155, but not everybody got the level 1000, and I just died off my nuke right there. But and not everybody got the level 1000 in a game, and like that was such a big flex. And if you saw somebody with 1000, they were probably a good player, especially if they got it early in a game, or they just played a lot. I mean, level doesn't mean everything, but I hope they bring prestiging back. I really enjoyed prestiging, the icons, the legendary icons. What else? This chopper gunner score streak is insanely broken. Not on this map though, obviously. I mean, everything's inside. Kind of a bad score streak for this map. What else do I want to touch on? I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. The field of view slider, that's where we're gonna go next. The field of view slider, whoever's idea that was to bring the console, you deserve a raise. Definitely a big W for the console community. The only issue is if you turn it above 90, supposedly you get some latency. I didn't think it was too big of a deal, but supposedly it's there, because I think the game was so delayed it was pretty much unbearable. In the second weekend of the beta though, they did fix it a little bit, but in that first weekend the game was unplayable, and I got to level 10 and then deleted the game. I did enjoy it more the second weekend. I still played it. I played it every time I got on my PlayStation, because Call of Duty is the game that I play and I want to enjoy it. I liked Cold War a lot in the alpha, as I said, but there's a lot of issues that make the game very hard to play. I did some controller smashing, some desk smashing, and I got some headaches. I'm not gonna even lie, this game was pretty irritating. I really hope they don't ruin it. I liked it a lot, and I think it has potential to be a super good game, but they could easily take this game off the rails and it could just flop, because I mean, the views on Twitch and YouTube are way down compared to Modern Warfare. It's a beta and stuff, and you think people would be more excited, but the views are not doing nearly as well as Modern Warfare right now. I don't know if it's because it's mainly Warzone. I'm hoping Warzone will bring some more attention to this game. I think it will, but there's just not too much to say about that. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, I'm still gonna play Call of Duty regardless. This video probably won't get anywhere close to as many views as my Modern Warfare videos, but I figured I'd go out there, and I figured somebody would like to hear my opinion on it. There's a couple other things, but as I said, this is raw, so I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about. Sniper ADS with this Tundra that is showing right now, little too slow, and it gets too many hit markers. It's supposed to get anywhere from the upper chest and shoulders. It's supposed to be a one shot. Definitely not. I get a ton of hit markers with this thing, and it's supposed to be the strong sniper. They definitely got to buff this one. The Pellington I think is fine. It's the faster sniper. I don't care if that gets hit markers. I understand that. you know, the pros and cons of that. But I definitely think if they're going to make this a stronger sniper, and in the description it says it's a one-shot to these areas, it needs to be a one-shot in these areas. The sniping was too easy in the alpha, so I understand why it was nerfed, but I think it was nerfed too much now. And if they are going to leave it nerfed, they need to adjust the AR to sniper like ratio. The ARs are too strong, and I'm repeating myself, but it's whatever. There was a lot of shoot first, die, and then you would die. Like I would shoot first and then lose my gunfight still because bullets not connecting. As I said, that was the big thing for me. It made it very irritating. I cannot stress enough how big of an advantage PC players are at in the game's current state, because they have no latency issues when the field of view is raised up. I understand like it's more expensive and all that, but then I just think like, what's the point of even playing on crossplay if they're at that big of an advantage? It was not nearly this bad in Modern Warfare. The field of view, like it almost adds a negative effect to console because of the latency issues. But there was a big issue with people getting under the map already in the beta. In the Moscow map and the boat map and the 12v12 or whatever, people were already getting under the map. That is not a good sign. I know it's a beta, but that was a big issue in the beginning of Modern Warfare, so I hope they get rid of that. Black Ops 4 didn't have that issue. I enjoyed Black Ops 4 a lot, so I'm hoping Treyarch will do me good. I know I prefer Treyarch games, Black Ops and all that, so I'm hoping that this is a good year. EKIA is fine this year. I don't think it'll be abused like it was in Black Ops 4. What else? Fast mags I feel is pretty much useless in this game. I feel like it barely alters anything whatsoever, so I think that should be adjusted. You have to run extended mag pretty much. Your bullets run out so fast. Like if you're not running extended mag, you're putting yourself at such a big disadvantage, because you can't even kill 2 people with one thing like half the time. I mean, you can, but the time to kill is just, I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but if you're not running extended mag, you're not gonna win a gunfight. And reload animations take forever. They fixed the grenade. The grenades used to take way too long. What else? I can't really think of anything else, so I guess that'll be the end of the video. But let me know if there's anything you guys enjoyed on the beta. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, why you enjoyed it, or why you didn't enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of the new Warzone event that's going on. I'm probably gonna make some videos on that. I do got a new meta video for you guys. There's something insanely broken in Modern Warfare right now, and I haven't seen too many people talking about that, so there's gonna be a video talking about that here soon. But anyways, it's with you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.